Welcome to Nautical Neighbors. On our channel, we document our life aboard our 32-foot sailboat, currently on our maiden voyage from Halifax, Nova Scotia to the Caribbean. In this episode, we are just leaving Halifax and headed for Lunenburg. So if you're into sailing videos or life on the water, consider hitting that subscribe button, and thanks for the support. And see you later. I'm just gonna miss all of our friends. We've only left Dingle right now. We're not even that far away from them. I'm gonna miss them. I miss everyone already. And I'm actually crying.
We'll be okay, Bubs. They'll come and visit us in some wild places. You want me to take over behind the helm for a little bit?
I just can't think about it or I'll be really sad.
I don't think about it. Think about the adventure, Bubs.
Log entry, September 28th, 2024. As anxious as I was the night before, we were met with the best sailing day we could have asked for. We just left our mooring that we stayed at for the last couple nights. The wind is great and the swell is good. And we're hoping to get to Lunenburg today.
I think if anything, what we can take away from our first voyage out, the misadventure, was that you can't rush anything at all.
Around Herring Cove, we couldn't figure out our sails. We were directly downwind and they were both slapping, making Seth and I very frustrated. Other boaters just motored out until they got around the corner and the wind was on their beam. So we lowered our sails and did the same. We've been following this guy in front of us and he seems to know what he's doing. And he's been helping because we almost crossed on the wrong side of the buoy. We've taken down all our sails. There's a lot of thrashing. We're directly downwind. We lowered and raised the sails a couple times. Seth's trying to figure out what's going on with the reefing lines. Started with a reef in the main that we took out, but it was tangled, and Seth was hanging onto the boom that was pushed out from the cabin top. At that point, the wind was behind us and we were hobbling. Uh-oh. Hobbling. He should have been tied in. It was scary. Hopefully we don't jive. Now, big wave. The jib sheet caught on so many things. It's getting fetched up on our fin on the surfboard. The trim of the boat, the surfboard fins, the board holding the jerry cans, and the U-bolt on that board. Me and Seth haven't sailed this boat really much at all. Now we're just going to Lunenburg, which is something a lot of people do. It's like, wow, quite an accomplishment, I think. It's really exciting. It's more than it is in words.
The hardest part for us was just getting off the dock a lot of the time back in Halifax. But you know, once we're out here and doing stuff, it's great. You know, even if we went into like catch harbor today, it still would have been a fun day sailing. You know,
but that would have been kind of a flop because catch harbor seemed like so long ago. When we went out 2 days ago, it was like
catch harbor's too far away.
We had already been out for like 2 hours, just beating into the wind and the waves, and it just sounds like I don't want to go to catch harbor. It seems way too far at this point. I just want to go home.
Yeah.
Had a little breakdown. Big thank you to everyone at the Pinnacle who has gotten us where we are and who has helped us along the way. And all our friends at Armadale Yacht Club who have supported us and has keep supporting us. And it's just been so amazing and we're so grateful for everyone's help.
It's taken like a community to actually get us going.
Yeah.
And you know, family, friends, and of course the Pinnacle too helped us out a lot. So thank you.
We're currently doing 6.7 knots, which is our hull speed. According to our charts here, it should take us another... Wow, look how fast we're going. Look at the buoy.
Holy sh**.
Fuck, thanks for video.
Oh yeah, the buoy somewhere's over there.
Earlier it was just like thrash. I know we keep saying that word a lot, but we were making no progress and it was just like, this was a sail. You're going downwind, it was just awful. 7.5 knots? What? That's crazy. I haven't sailed this boat much, but like I didn't even know we could go that fast. Our hull speed is 6.7. We maxed out at 8.3 knots. and managed to sustain 7 knots at times. The swell was still kind of big, but fun and manageable once the wind switched on our beam. How fast are we going?
We're doing only 4 now.
Oh, actually just lost some wind. And I'm gonna try to make us some coffee. I'm gonna turn the engine back on when I'm done. I've never done this before. Did I say that already? Tom did say to us that he thinks we might be actually disappointed with the wind dying off later. And I was like, there's no way. Because 2 days ago it was so bad. And all I wanted was like something chill. But now I'm a little disappointed because we were flying. The Matt gave us this mocha pot, which just makes such good coffee. Also, Matt's Seth's older brother, he makes his own coffee, Top Sale Coffee in Nova Scotia. Go follow him. It's like the best coffee ever, actually. And if you use one of these, holy smokes, it's freaking good. Shout out to Matt. Matt giving us some coffee, and I want to try the Whoosh Whoosh again. Whoosh Whoosh. I also bought the onesie Presso cane coffee grinder, so we didn't have to use our powered one. Woo! Holy crap!
How's it coming along in there?
I'm just grinding the beans. Get a man who needs his coffee. Dump that in there.
Also just use the water in our tank.
Hopefully that sticks. Screw this back on. Desperate for coffee because this isn't great coffee making conditions. And now we wait.
Turn on the motor soon and drop our sails and then find the mooring ball.
Yeah.
Very exciting second day of the trip.
First adventure.
First successful one, and the other one was a misadventure.
Yeah.
That was really bad. I think we needed that, honestly.
We did.
Make today like not bad at all. Imagine if we didn't have that crazy
I know.
misadventure.
We might be a little more nervous today, but today's perfect. Halifax to Lunenburg, 45 nautical miles. Departure time, 9:30 a.m. Arrival time, 7 p.m. 10.5 hours. Weather, sunny with clouds, 19 degrees Celsius. Wind, northeast at 10 to 15 knots. Swell, 0.8 to 1.6 meters. We want to give a special thanks to Benny and Christian at Lunenburg who rigged up our reefing lines for us. Life savers. We also want to give a thanks to Seth's family who visits us any chance they get. You guys rock.